The historic city of Bluefield, West Virginia has certainly seen better times. As a Preservation Magazine article noted a few years back, Bluefield's economic gloom is as oppressive as its heyday once was glorious. Just before 9 a.m. on the final Friday in February of this year, the Matt's Hotel, standing since 1911, simply collapsed onto Princeton Avenue. But in at least one part of downtown Bluefield, an artist born and raised in the area has come home and brought back to life one of the old buildings. With partner Pete Sternloff and a troupe of tireless volunteers, 60-year-old Gary Bowling has crafted an artistic, eccentric, must-be-seen to be believed go-to place for art, music, and culture in West Virginia's southern mountains. The front door is open on Gary Bowling's House of Art.
I grew up here. This is a town that raised me, and at my age, this is a way of giving back, paying forward, if you will. This is my last hurrah. I can't take anything with me. I want to help young artists because I didn't have that growing up here, and I like to share what I know. Actually, we represent about 30-some artists here, and we're trying to emphasize our local talent, and since we're a border town, that does include Virginia here, we're trying to keep it within a 300-mile radius. We've had gallery owners already in here from Soho, word of mouth. We've had people already out of Texas, all up and down the eastern seaboard that have ever heard about us, word of mouth. Yeah, there's sarcophagus, which as I tell people when they come in and see that, and say, well, that's really funny and weird. Actually, the box it's made out of was actually a shipping coffin, and a girl came in here on the train to Bluefield, West Virginia from Oklahoma, and her name was Hazel. That's all we could make out of it. The tag was on it. So her body was shipped back to Bluefield, and this thing had been sitting in a storage house here, and they were getting ready to throw all this stuff out, and I just seen this thing, and I said, can I have that? And I'm not going to desecrate it or anything, but I said, I'm going to reface it and everything, and since it was a girl, I put a Lady Pharaoh on top, and I hope I did Hazel proud. Right now we have, including myself, there's 3 of us full-time working artists in here. We have 3 studios up and running on the 3rd floor. We're going to hope to have 13 to 16 eventually, and it's going to resemble a small village. We're building the walls and everything out of found object, old windows, old doors that we're getting from local people. Hieroglyphics is a phrase that I coined back in, I think it was in 77, like hieroglyphs or petroglyphs. I made these little cave art symbols and everything, and my son was around 3 years old at the time, and I was just doing it for a visual effect. The painting had these things in them, and he said, Dad, they must say something. And then that's when I thought, oh, they must. And I started making up stories to read to him, and that's how hieroglyphics came about. We do have a stage here that's made out of 12 jailhouse beds that we got out of an old jail here out of the 30s. On weekends, we hope to have live entertainment on the stage when people are eating lunch. We have people that come in here on Wednesday nights. They're as young as 16 to 85 years old, and they're all in here together, and everybody's comfortable. We have that kind of environment here. I like to feel like it's not just a gallery or anything. It's not a commercial business. It's a heartbeat of a community. And I would put this place up against anything in Soho, New York, or Atlanta, or San Francisco, which I have friends that have galleries there. Why not here? Living in West Virginia is not a handicap. I think we're a proud people. We got wonderful talent here. And I'm just trying to create an environment that showcases the pride that we have. And when we get out of town people, that they're amazed when people walk in here.